I'm John Skinner, and this supports my book Striper Pursuit, and you can learn more about the book at striperpursuit.com. I'm using 5-inch floating tsunami talking poppers in this video. I've got a single hook on the back, and I've crushed the barbs all around, and I have links to all of the gear in the video description. And this video is going to get lighter, but what I wanted to show here is that, well, this is a morning trip, and many mornings, it starts out as bass in the dark, and this is one of those trips. I mean, this is primarily going to be a bluefish trip, but when it was dark, I picked up a few bass, and now it's just starting to get light, not quite popping plug time, and yeah, so I just wanted to throw one bass on video there, and this is often the case, and and it works the other way on the other end of the day often. You get bluefish, and then it gets dark, and the bass take over. So that's something to keep in mind when you plan your trips. And I'll be plugging throughout this trip. I'm starting here in the dark with the bucktail 3/4 ounce and ottertail bait strip on there, the split strip. Okay, and something I want to highlight on this trip is this rod. This is a Lamiglas GSB 8-footer, and it's brand new for 2018. If I can find the model number here, it's a GSB 81MS. Anybody who has followed my writings going back very long, they know that my serious surf casting, just about all of it is done with Lamiglas GSB blanks. The 11-footer, the 9 that I customized that Lamiglas now makes, I think they call it a GSB Skinner rod actually. But this 8-footer they just came out with in 2018. So this is my first time using it. And I know there's some blues around, and here we go. I got that bass, and it's already turning the bluefish, and at this point they'll start chewing up my bucktails, but that's all right. That was all in the plan. It's time to plug. But yeah, this will be a fun test of the new rod and see how it performs. And I can tell you that the 3/4 ounce bucktail was great on there. That was a nice match. And I have a Penn 4500 slammer on here. It's a nice combination. It's spooled with 30-pound test Daiwa J-braid 8-strand. And I said Penn slammer. It's a Penn Slammer 3. Right off, I feel that this rod is really nice with a pencil popper. Yeah, they've done a good job with this. This is a sweet rod, I can tell right off the bat. But I'm gonna put some fish on it and see how it really feels. The rod casts very well. I mentioned I've got spooled with 30-pound test line. You could probably get away with 20. I wanted to push on this rod for this, so I didn't hesitate to put 30 on there and try to lean on the fish. Oh. Yep.
How you been?
All right. There's one less plug. All right, I use about a 3-foot leader of 50-pound test fluorocarbon, and you saw the result there. Bluefish bit through it, which they can do. 50-pound fluorocarbon's pretty good. It has some, decent abrasion resistance, and it holds up pretty well. But you know what? If they hit it the right way, they're going to be able to cut through it. I just refuse to use wire ahead of my lures. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to pay the price and occasionally lose a plug. And that was one time where I did. Oh. Ooh. And the leader is attached to the plug with a 75-pound tactical angler's clip, and leader is attached to the braid, the main line, through a high-quality barrel swivel, Tsunami Centro in this case. All right, there's lots more action ahead, but I'm pretty much done with the narrating. I think I said most of what I wanted to say. I'll probably stopping at a few points here and make some comments. Mostly I wanted to showcase this rod, and I like it. You're definitely going to see more of this rod because for light surf applications, yeah, I'm going to be using this thing. So, and the blues were fun. This was the first time I got into blues this particular season, and yeah, they can be fun on top water. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of the fishing, and if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. You'll see this fish is all scraped up. I don't know what happened to it. It must have got caught in something. It's healthy otherwise. It fought hard. It seems to be acting okay, but it's all scraped. Big one. Yeah, that's a good one. Come on. So the plug is really in its mouth, and the 50-pound fluoro does hold up this time, although I had to cut back and change the knot after this one.